What's up, everybody? How are you doing? For our American viewers, of course, this is the Independence Day weekend. Going out to have a little bit of fun, and it all started on July the 3rd, and we'll go through the weekend. So, yeah, we actually started. This is going to be probably a couple of day run on this one. So, we're working on doing some videos. We went out yesterday, starting July 3rd for us. The video probably won't upload until probably around either Sunday or Monday, most likely Monday. But we went out, of course, started July 3rd. We went back to Hilton Howland Park. If you paid attention to our, let's see, what was that title of that one? Tanks and Jets, oh my. Video, that title that I did on that one. We went back to that park for the fireworks display there. Now, we didn't get video of that, unfortunately, because of technological issues. Yeah, I gotta love technology sometimes.
Yeah, we were also hanging out with the fam.
Yep, we were there with fam and friends. Had a good time, though. And that's all part of our channel, and what it's about is going out and having a good time and doing things at low or no cost. And of course, that event was absolutely free, with the exceptions of, they were taking up donations for the veterans, so we gave good for that. And, some drinks and something to snack on, which was basically sandwich stuff to take with us, or a little picnic-like setup. So, and then, of course, it is now currently July the 4th.
Oh, yeah.
Independence Day here in America. So we are celebrating Independence for day number 2. We're going to try our best to we're actually going, we don't feel like dealing with the crowd tonight. It wasn't too bad last night. Was a little bit of hiking involved.
Yeah, a lot of hiking involved.
And then going up going down some very steep.
By the way, if you're not a hiker, don't be going down. Don't be doing like I had to do with a certain family member.
Yeah, and I wished I had grabbed that on camera, a wide shot, if I'd have had the camera working at that time.
I had to basically go primitive on this because I did not know how to go down a hill properly.
Well, this one was going down a very steep hill, so it was
very steep.
Yeah. And
then going back up that steep hill.
And our viewers know, with your autism, you have balance issues anyway. So,
not fun, but fun.
Yeah,
fun, but fun.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway.
Fun, but not fun, but fun.
I wish he went off with one of the family members, and they went kind of hiking around the lake, and we were way up on the hill, the rest of us. And I was watching, I was like, man, I wish I thought to myself, I wish my camera was working, because this would have been an epic video, because honestly, I was making me paint the graph. I know it. Mean isn't. I'm just kidding, guys. Luckily, it was a safe area, so even if he had a minute, yeah. Stopped and got some drinks to get us through the evening. And
I'm glaring at him.
We are going to, how about leaning over, because there's a deputy sitting up here. Well, no, it wasn't even look like one. Anyway.
I was about to say, if a deputy is driving
that's no jalopy.
I'll try to figure out what kind of vehicle that was.
I don't think I can think of to call that as a jalopy. But anyway, we are going out. We're not going to go deal with a big crowd tonight. The display here locally is pretty easily seen from lots of areas. So a lot of people go to some of the local businesses and set up in their parking lots and watch the display from there. Now, if you want to go take take in all the event, music, the vendors, and, make an evening of it. Most of them are at the stadium, and doing everything there. But, we did that yesterday. We took in the crowd. We took in the excitement there. So tonight is just to go out.
Yeah,
and
I don't want to go where there's a lot of people now.
Yeah, one night of it wasn't up. So
I'm not. Look, don't get us wrong, viewers. I am a people person, but I'm not that much of a people person. I'm not introverted, but I'm also not introverted.
I guess you would be an intra-extrovert.
I'm both.
I'm going to make a new word, intra-extrovert.
I'm kind of both.
Or an extra introvert. There we go. There we go. New word. You're an extra introvert.
I kind of both. I'm introverted and extroverted. I enjoy hanging out with people, but at the same time, I don't enjoy hanging out with people for too long.
Oh, I will be sure to,
well,
I'll be sure to message the group from last night and let them know what you just said.
Hey, I have a social battery. And if it overloads, I'm out like a light.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to call last names, but, Lucas, are you watching this? You better talk to your cub over here. Cat, you watching this? Talk to you. So anyway, what we're doing, we're enjoying a weekend. We're going to take care of this, and we're not sure yet. We may make a night of it and head either north or west. I really haven't decided yet. We're going to,
or better yet, let's go to my friend's house and I'll pay him a visit.
Hey, we can go south. We can head all the way down to Gulf Shores and
you know what I mean, dude. I know you watch. I know you watch it.
Okay, we can go that route too. Kid, what you think? What you think? Think we need to go? You think we need to make a what is it? What is this? A 5-hour trip out of it, wasn't it?
It's only like 4 hours.
Yeah, about 4 hours. What you think, kid? Think we need to make a 4-hour trip out of it? No, we would not do them that way. We would not make a last minute run that way. But we're going to do a little bit of cruising here, a little bit of riding around for the moment. I may go down towards there's a couple of places, Cody, while we're waiting on the sun to start going down. There's a couple of places that I do want to check out. It's got some old buildings that I'd like to try to go get some shots of, or we may make a run back up through downtown and do some things there. But our weekend is pretty much going to be a road tripping weekend. It started yesterday on July the 3rd. Today, of course, is Independence Day, July the 4th. We came in last night, got some good rest, got a lot of sleep, rested a little bit this afternoon. And we might make like I said, we haven't decided yet if we're going to make a night of it. We're night owls. Always have been, as far as I can remember. Always have been night owls. So, we may make a night of it, do early morning explorations in the morning, and then head back in about midday tomorrow and rest. Or we may come back by the house, get a little bit of rest, freshen up a little bit. And of course, we just got through freshening up, so we're pretty good right now. But we might, depending on, because we're going to be air conditioned this whole time, but we might come back in and get a little bit of freshening up. What you think?
Yeah,
maybe catch about 20, 30 winks. And if he goes to sleep, we're out. The thing about it is, see,
he's awake.
Here's the thing about it. The good thing.
Good one.
I'm telling you. The good thing about being a passenger on a road trip is until you come up to something that is of excitement or eye-catching, passengers, they get to rest. They get to sleep. It's the pilot. It's the driver that has to be alert and going, which is, I've always been that type of person, never been a long sleeper. It is, I guess you could say it's genetics. Mom was that way too. My mom never did sleep long hours. That's just us. I guess it's genetics. Besides that, one of our cousins, she's about the same way. She doesn't sleep a long hours. So it kind of runs in the family. Anyway, we are going out. We're going to enjoy this. So kick back, relax. We're going to try to get some pictures. Hopefully we will get some fireworks.
You heard him.
Hopefully we'll be able to get some of the fireworks tonight. And
I can't kick back literally.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, our route tomorrow, I had already decided, and normally we don't just outright plan our trip, but I had already made the decision that we were going to go to Tuscaloosa to check out the Natural History Museum there, which is falls well within our whole ordeal of doing road tripping on the budget. But unfortunately, they're closed for the weekend for the holidays. Well, they're not open on Sundays anyway, but they are closed today and tomorrow. They won't reopen until Monday. So I guess we'll hit them up next week. Maybe, I don't know, it depends on what. But I did find where the waterfalls are at that I've been trying to get us to. They're only about an hour away.
Did he?
Well, okay.
He said that last time, and then the last time before that.
Touche.
Did he?
Touche. But, okay, let me rephrase that. According to Google, I located a couple of the waterfalls. Now, one of them I do know is there. I am not sure, so.
Is this in his green?
No. This one is over towards, going up towards Gadsden, Alabama. There is a waterfall there. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. But it's, I think it's like a 90-foot waterfall. Pretty decent little area, nice little hiking area.
Can I bring my cousin so I can throw him in?
Okay.
You can tell I'm the evil cousin. I'm the evil cousin.
No.
Double horn are showing.
No. You're a long way away from that. And no comments on no comments on that, but get off my drink.
I don't want.
So, I thought about another thing we can do tomorrow. I know this is a long intro, but this is part of road tripping and what it's about. And we're vlogging, guys. This is basically what it is, vlogging. So,
but obviously, anything like this is considered a vlog.
Hey, we can go back to the 80s, and we can go back to the 70s and 80s and go back to the whole righteous and totally awesome and radical.
You're not the Turtles. You're not Michelangelo.
Hey, awesome, dude. We can go back to that. We can go back to those days.
Dude, not time.
I know it. See, we were so great. That it carried on. Yeah. Awesome, dude, cool, all of that. We were so great that we just carried on.
And you're sappy and annoying.
Oh, look out now. Look out. But anyway, the waterfalls, it's about an hour's drive here, and it's hiking involved. So, if we can get there early enough while it's still cool, that will be, perfect. So we can get there, take care of maybe some of the early morning hiking while it's cool out, and then enjoy the rest of the site, making our way back in. So, we'll either come in tonight, rest a little bit, or we will make a night of it, go out with some nighttime exploring, because we really love those nighttime explorations. Finding a lot of the areas with the lights, of course, the truss bridge that we came across the other day, when we were up around Rome, that was really cool, seeing that and everything. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get things rolling.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
And, it's a few hours until, actually, just a couple hours until fireworks time. So, how about we just jump cut to the fireworks?
That's all I was about to say.
So,
we'll be back. right, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Everyone, yes, so we are, just kind of do a pan around here really quickly. Yeah, we're sitting on the side of the highway, actually.
Yeah, we're sitting on the side of the highway. Not something I would want to do normally. But since it's the 4th of July, I said...
There we go, right there. Sitting on the side of the highway. Yeah, there's getting about time. The sun is starting to set. We're getting ready for some fireworks. Maybe, possibly. We shall see. And I'm going to tell you, there is a line of cars. We're on the exit ramp coming up to where our Kroger and Walmart and all that is at. So coming off of the bypass, coming up to the main highway up here.
Yeah, we're on the exit ramp.
Yep, or the on-ramp. Actually, the on-ramp.
Okay, the on-ramp.
Yep.
Over all of our stores like Walmart, Kroger,
Home Depot, Target, all of them. Yep.
Home Depot, and even Home something. I don't want to say their name because I'm still ticked off at them.
So anyway, yeah, we got more people pulling up now down on the bottom side. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, getting ready. There's a few people out shooting off their own fireworks. So sun's going down. They should be starting very soon. So we'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. Here we go. Check out these beautiful sunset pictures right here. All right, guys, fireworks are coming up. Join our Facebook group so that you can see all of the images right there. Here we go. what an amazing display that was. Here's just a few images. Make sure to join our Facebook group so that you can see a lot more. All right. So, what did you think about those fireworks, Cuddy? We're gonna have that video clip there right before this.
Yeah, there was. I don't care. I'm just gonna say there was a butt ton of fireworks.
That was a lot of fireworks, and not just the professionally launched fireworks, but a lot of spectators out there was shooting off their own fireworks, which I was. That's not my cup of tea to do out on the public side of the road like they were doing with that many people around. But they were being pretty safe with it. So at least they weren't acting crazy like some people do. But it was nice. And let me tell you, I set up my camera. But I actually was hand holding this camera, so I apologize if some of that was a little shaky.
I got some video.
He got some video.
On my channel.
That's right. We're going to be loading some on his channel too. So I will tag his channel, the handle to his channel, in the description and in the comments. So make sure you go over to his channel and check out the footage that he got, because we were getting two different angles there. So he got a good bit of footage, probably about 15 minutes worth of footage?
I got 18 minutes. My phone started running out of memory.
I got about 15 minutes worth of footage here. And I also, loving my camera. And I don't know what's going on here, but the light was green and everybody was coming the opposite direction and just cutting in front of traffic. So our light turned red. I don't know what that was about. But anyway, I was using I have a mirrorless camera, the Canon EOS M50, which was one of the earlier versions of the mirrorless cameras that Canon came out with. And a lot of people didn't like that camera. I do. I actually like it. And I set it up. I set the exposure and everything, got everything ready. And normally it would have to be, you'd be sitting there doing manual focus and trying to get it set and all this, which with my older camera I could set focus to infinity and pretty much get what I wanted when it comes to fireworks photography or stellar photography, things like that. But this one I really couldn't get a infinity focus on it. So I did manual focus on a few shots. I didn't like the way it was turning out, and I said, as bright as those fireworks are, and as fast as that camera works, I'm going to attempt to do autofocus. And I just sat there. I had the camera strap around my neck, pulled out as tight as it could, using the view screen to catch everything. And I started grabbing with just rapid fire shots, back to back to back. And I'm going to say that from what I can see on the view screen, now I haven't pulled it up yet, so that's going to tell, if you see the pictures here or on my Facebook group. If you haven't joined my Facebook group, shame on you. You need to go join it. And also, if you are interested in it, I am working on a subscription setup on my main Facebook. If I get enough subscribers on there, I will start doing a private posting for members, for subscribers only. Hey, it's only 99 cents plus tax, so it's worth it. And I will start doing special posts for members or subscribers only in part of our trips. So check that out as well. That link will also be in the description and in the pinned comment. But we're going to see how they turned out. I did kind of preview them a little bit on the camera, and Cody and I both looked at them, and they look pretty good from what I could see.
They actually, from the way it took, it actually almost makes a video.
Yeah, I did back-to-back shots.
Yeah, because he did auto.
Oh, excuse me. I did.
Basically, the camera can automatically take hundreds of photos at a time.
Well, basically, I just manually, almost manually into like a time lapse.
Yeah.
So I just sat there and held down the shutter, and I held the camera out as tight as I could, using my body as a tripod to hold it as steady as I could.
So basically, he has enough photos from the way it showed on the preview screen.
His phone's on my way.
It had enough photos that when he scrolled through it fast, it acted like a video.
I'll see if I can.
It basically did stop motion photography. For the younger generations, for the ones younger than me, that needs this to be explained. Stop motion is when you have hundreds of photos took back to back.
And that's actually all of those photos back to back to back. I'm just sitting there holding the scroll, and it appears that most of them, I'm zooming in on this one.
I figured I had to explain that for the younger generation since
I don't know if the camera will focus on that.
Since apparently Gen Z is about to be the what do you call people from today's time before my time?
Well, technically I am what they refer to as a millennial.
Yeah, millennial. Gen Z is about to become the next millennial.
Gen X.
Yeah, Gen X.
Gen Z, then we got Gen Alpha, that's the current.
The next one coming in.
The next one, that's the current. That's just like this age, the younger age.
This age.
The next one up is Gen Beta. How they came up with all this, I don't have a clue.
I can somewhat get Gen Alpha, I guess.
Well,
it's like Alpha Male or something, I guess. I have no clue.
I have no clue at all. Our drink has got flat.
But yeah, I figured I would have to explain that stop motion to the younger generation.
All right, guys.
Gen Alpha, Gen Beta.
Listen up. I know this video is going to be a little bit longer than the others that I've been doing. Yeah, you're getting there. This video is going to be a little bit longer than the others we're doing because we're turning this into a weekend adventure. And like I say, I didn't get to get any video footage or pictures last night at last night's fireworks, unfortunately. But we did get tonight and everything. But this is going to turn into a weekend adventure. So this video is going to be a little bit longer. And, I want to put it out to you. Stick around with us. You're going to enjoy a lot of the pictures that we post in with this. And our next, after this, take here, we're going on to our next stop, and probably what we've decided to do is we're going to go home, we're going to freshen up a little bit, and we're going to go home, we're going to freshen up a little bit, we're going to get just a little bit of rest. We're night owls, so
we're night owls.
Yeah, but we're going to try to get a little bit of rest and freshen up a little bit, freshen up our merch, because it won't take long. Yeah, we'll do a quick cleaning on these, get a quick wash and everything, and that'll give us time to get a little bit of a rest, get us something to eat, and head out for an early morning run. And where we end up, that is going to be questionable.
Round we go. Where we end up, no one knows.
Wherever the wheels take us is wherever this old Jeep takes us is where we're going to land. I am literally, I do want to go check out the waterfalls up around Gadsden. That's going to be about I think if I pulled it up right, that's going to be about roughly about a 2-hour drive for us to get to that one. I wanted to go to the museum tomorrow, but like I said, they're closed for the holidays. But we might ride down that way anyway because there's still some scenery to see. And that's all about this channel. That's what this channel is about. It's about being able to go out, have fun, enjoy the scenery, enjoy life in general. And
we could always take a road trip to a comic book store or a game store.
So for my viewers, if you are not already subscribed to Cody's Extreme Scene TV, hop on over there and subscribe to his channel as well.
Yeah. But or if you can, just type in the search bar at Cody X Official.
Yep.
Cody, my name, then X, the letter X, not extreme, not any of that, X Official. Cody X Official.
And make sure you spell Cody C-O-D-Y. It's not spelled K. It's not spelled I-E.
It's spelled C-O-D-Y. Y, not CODBY or any other way you spell it. It's spelled CODY. I've been spelling my name for years, and I never knew that there was other ways to spell my name.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Cody X Official. That's his handles at CODYX Official, OFFICIAL. So go check it out. Subscribe to his channel. We're going to get off of here. We'll be back and decide where we're going next. So stay tuned. And you know what? I think we're going to...
And, happy 4th of July.
That's right. Happy 4th of July weekend. This is a whole weekend that we're doing a lot of things. So this is going to be a longer video. So stick around. If you want to watch half of it and then come back and watch the other half, go right ahead, because the next half is going to be good. And I might split this up into 2 videos for the weekend. We'll see. If I do, it will be noted in between the 2 videos. I will do a closeout on this and say, hey, we're going to close this one here, and that may be exactly what we do.
Or we'll just put a continued. Yep. To be continued.
To be continued.
Just like the classic TV of his time. Like Transformers and every other show from his time.
To be continued. All right, guys. We're going to roll down the road. We're going to go down here and grab something to eat. We need to go back to pre-COVID times when we actually had stores and restaurants that were staying open past 10 o'clock. Something besides Waffle House, because I'm not in the mood for Waffle House. Although we might do Waffle House tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, I'm either going to go to the grocery store and buy something to eat, and go home and cook it.
What grocery store? They don't stay open.
There's only there's not open.
Only like a couple stay open.
Yeah, not open. So we'll decide it. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get off of here and go from there. Hey, it's road tripping time. We're going to road trip it on, and then we're going to run to the house, freshen up a little bit, take a little break, get the merch ready for the next video.
I'll shut him up for y'all.
And get rolling.
He's more long-winded than me.
That's impossible.
Bye.
Yeah. Happy 4th. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got a little bit here at the very end coming up, a little last minute stop that we made, but these images turned out amazing. And we're going to have a lot more of these posted on our Facebook group. So if you have not joined Uncharted Pathways Beyond the Extreme on Facebook, the link will be in the description. Be sure to go and join it now. It is a private Facebook group, so we would love to have you there with us to enjoy some of the pictures that aren't added into the videos, just to try to keep these videos from being extraordinarily long. And that's the reason we've turned this weekend video into a 2-parter. So hope you have enjoyed the first part, and be sure to make sure that you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications. Yeah, we decided it's Waffle House time. Oh yeah, and Cody found his long-lost soulmate of a sister, apparently. 2 of a kind. They both have the same food issues. Gotta love it.
We're just weird.
Gotta love it. All right. Yep. So, Waffle House it is. Here we go. Let's enjoy some food. Well, that was a good meal from Waffle House there.
Oh yeah, we did a video in Waffle House.
Yep, that's right. We did that little video clip there in Waffle House. It's because you were too busy laughing and talking about anime and.
I wasn't even sure if I was going to mention that, but.
So apparently,
I found my twin. I found my twin sister. Sister I didn't know about, even though she ain't my sister.
Apparently, I have a daughter I had no thoughts of, but yeah, they got talking about.
We're friends.
All the things that they have in common.
We're friends on Discord now, apparently. And, how in the world does this happen?
Same food sensitivities. Oh man. Anyway, we are.
How the heck did this happen?
Yeah. Anyway, it was a great meal.
Did somebody clone me? Is this hold on? Uh-oh. Is this a real life X23 moment? Did somebody clone me? You know, X23, the daughter of Wolverine.
Yep.
Clone.
There we go. Talking about that stuff that goes over my head. And I like Marvel, guys. Come on. But still getting over my head here. But anyway.
He's old. It always goes over his head.
Anyway, that was a great visit to Waffle House there.
And a friend.
We had to go to 3 different Waffle Houses to find one that we could get into.
I knew, buddy, if you're watching this.
Because nothing else was open and the other Waffle Houses were packed out. So, but I'm glad we found that one. Excellent service. The waitress is super friendly.
And I made a new friend, apparently. Hey, new buddy, if you're watching this.
Yeah, Ariel, if you're watching, how are you? Thank you for wonderful service. Thank you for making our night, making us feel comfortable, making us feel welcome. I like it when we go to restaurants and have visits like that. There needs to be a lot more of you in this world.
Exactly.
But anyway, we're going to get off of here, and I don't know why that person was blinding me.
I think it was my bright personality.
We are going to make this a continuation because otherwise this is going to be a 2-hour-long video.
Well, we could make a 2-hour-long video if y'all wanted to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, we could, but I won't be that way. We will make this a continuation. They'll both probably be uploaded at the same time. They will just be separate videos. That way you can watch one and then go into the other one with the continuation. And probably what I will do is after I get them uploaded, I'll probably go in and in the description, or if I upload it from the computer, I have to say this: YouTube, you need to update the upload from mobile devices to where we can add in-screen information, because otherwise we have to have the computer in front of us, and when we're doing on the road uploading and having to do it on the fly, doing it from YouTube Creates and doing it from the back section of YouTube Studios on the mobile devices, we don't have access to be able to upload in screens, and I don't like that. So YouTube, you need to fix that.
YouTube, you did say in the last convention thing I watched the videos on, you did say something about bringing that in, but you said that now 2 years ago. Come on.
And it would be a great addition to YouTube for the upload features, to where we can go in, and when we go into YouTube Studio on mobile devices, and they need to make that available for Android and iOS. That way, we have access to be able to go in there and add in-screens. So what I was about to say, though, what I'll do when I do upload these, I'll go back into YouTube Studios, go into the edit, and I will add a link to the next video, either in the description or into the comments. Probably I'll pin it in with a pinned comment, so it will be somewhere within that and everything. But we're going to continue this into another video. We're about to pull up at the house. To be continued. We're about to pull up to the house, and we are going to take a little break, get freshened up a little bit, and get our merch freshened up, ready to go. We got to make some more shirts.
Yeah, we will probably make more merch so y'all can rock this.
That's right. We're going to be adding some merchandise probably onto the Facebook group. So that group is in the description and in the comments, the pinned comments. You need to go check out the group. Join our Facebook group because I'll be putting information on there how you can order shirts. Right now, they'll be ordered directly from us. We will make them on site because I do that. I made these shirts. We'll be making them right now. I am working on getting set up. I'm not sure if I'll go back to the original print service that we used to use over on your channel.
Yeah, we used to use print. I forgot.
Was it Printify?
I think it was Printify. I don't remember.
And I may look into them temporarily to use because we can order directly. You can get links and you can order directly through them to have it shipped to you. I believe there's another one that was at Teespring.
It was Teespring. Except if I remember right, Teespring costs us to be able to put it up to sell.
Yeah, and Printify, unless they've changed everything, we had a little percentage that had to go in there, which that's going to be with all of them. But Teespring, I'm not sure. We'll have to do a little bit of research on Teespring. But we're going to work on that. These are some things we're going to work on. We're going to work on coming up with some different designs. Of course, we'll have our channel merch, and then we'll come up with some different designs regarding what we're doing with the Uncharted Pathways, going out and road tripping and traveling. Maybe get some images that we can have put on the shirts, things like that.
Don't forget about the Facebook, your private Facebook page.
Yeah, I'm going to be working on where you can subscribe on Facebook for a paid subscription. So I will be uploading special content. Not yet. I'm not doing it yet. We're going to get the subscription built up, and I will keep my subscribers as they subscribe to the page. I will keep everybody updated on how we're doing, and I'll make some special posts specifically for them and everything, and go that route as to what we can do, how we can do it, and everything, and go from there. And got a lot of cops coming out of our neighborhood out of the side. I can imagine, considering where it was coming out from.
Yeah, because of where we live.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just say when 4th of July comes, people get a little
wacky out here. But anyway, that got me off track.
Yeah.
We're going to come up with some different ideas. And like I said, on the subscription part for Facebook, that is a paid subscription. Like I talked about earlier, it is a paid subscription, but it's only 99 cents per month plus tax to subscribe. And that link will also be in the description and in the pinned comment. So go check it out. Go ahead and get subscribed up. I will be posting things on my main Facebook so my subscribers can see that, whether they're public or whether they're made for subscribers only. I will keep my subscribers updated on everything, and we'll go from there. So anyway, we are pulling back up at the house. We're going to go in. We're going to get freshened up. This video to be
continued.
Continued.
See y'all next time.
That's right. We'll be back.